Now what you said, Michelle Ubo. The catcher of Florian Premper College. A boom. Asantimai Akasa. Na kwame dia Dennis say. Yen mobru na wo musi ya na mu no. Wo mo anwini se wo mo wini keke. Na nyame gina ya fa. Na wo mo kire nim de soso. Wo mo kire nim de soso. In fact they won with the having performed as the team with the highest score. And at the semi-finals level, no, they finished with the highest score. Premper College, you should be proud to be associated with us. And I'm sure, say, Fancy Pimfo, they are part of us. Now, come the interesting thing is that oh, and I have papa no
50 students, Kwame, were taken from advancement to form Premper College.
And the first headmaster,
yes,
Reverend S.N. Pearson. Whose house?
Yes,
you should be proud of us.
Oh, no, that's why I kept quiet.
But there's something I want to say. It's only a bad father who will not be proud of his the achievement of his son. In the spirit of Methodism. Kwame, Presec. What do you say? Premper College, a Presbyterian training so. Premper. It was a combination of indigenous initiative of Asanteman, inviting Methodist and Presby. No, and a ma ye share college in Ase. And I didn't move no. And the Presec for most so if I be no we in Kuma. Mama Mano and Hamu Bebre, we beat you because we're a better team. But the American United say, Kwame. Brilliant Science and Maths quiz, you know. Abua.
Brilliant Science and
National Science and Maths.
Brilliant here.
Time no.
Professor Ramadi.
Time no. The National Science and Maths quiz. The Omo Yene Eyepa. Na yetimi tremu Emma practicals be ebe kan ho a no say bia nye on stage and I say as part of the competition no be cry before omo be call mo no na school college bia ye ne dia nke beboa eti ye be ma college students no ye be mo ammo na ya ka kire wo mo say mo amudi a kire ba no mo so asudie da mo so na ye former headmaster artist like you say it is not so important to move to the top, but maintaining your position at the top is a matter of great importance. Maintaining your position at the top.
Let me maintain my position on Kokrokoo. Run, man, run.
Santana whole studio.
Artden.
Nyangupona dumo. And the pay ye de Razi Nyangupona si there yet in Kum. Na hinya ye be shawo. Adi. Nasa won work adia. Premper and fancy pimne Jana Ma Amazuma of Ase Dr. James Atulinsi. Aya Nina Yankaini, the young fancy man doing wonders in Ghana. JM Properties, no size.
Peace 104.3 JM Properties, no size, according to Bernard Alote Jacobs, and I agree with him. Pound Sterling is a very complete guy, completely different. The ebullient, the irrepressible, the honorable Kwame Duncan, a positivity, and for trying to pay a year one horse race. Yanko Supreme Court. Before Supreme Court, you know, what's a parliament? Martinami Duswabim. So far, from Friday to end of that, gymnastics, I will see your parliamentary. Come on to then.
It's on the what is that to go one horse race?
Yes.
It's it. You'll be very much more so correct for by the way, no good to me.
Okay.
Now, Kabila, Unim will be a friend of Professor Ransford Jampo.
Maybe you or Chama dear.
Or Sancho, dear. One saw a When was that foam way? I say foam yeah they wash it. And with them foam here. I know they are sending me here. I say tell Kabila to stop making muff. This is what his school uniform looks like. I know Simin Kancho. I attended West Africa Secondary School. He saw how we performed in 2018. We're coming like a kind next year. Your school uniform like a foam.
Oh, bro, was.
Catcher, I prof yate. Na I was so yeah. I'm say I missing your demon anymore or I work in Tampo SDA GHS.
Emba also West Africa Secondary School na Orally. Why your cousin why Sierra Leoneans will be said.
Oh, I see.
Odogono Secondary School, O'Reilly Secondary School, and then West Africa.
Kwame, let's go to Parliament.
Yo, I chairman, and I pay. Make sure some Kokrokoo na mencha. Wait for and pim. Can fin man to move. Na mensa mencha Dr. Esibu. ID College, Lura. Oh yeah. Party ne sika shadow for fin man to. Na oyobia awo impa hondo asanso wo tema enti Dr. Isibu anape be mawo bia unia michiro soko Kwame ma apompon ho aboto anape esi 2022 budget bruha na rejected budget now approved.
A clear case of flexing numerical strength or an act of illegality. Constitutional nullity, polarized parliament, Martin Amidu wades in, will Supreme Court interpretation put the matter to rest?
Ghana Fukro Aba non-to-way. Wafia away to me. Mpime bedo nu. Bonya bosumen. Na wokra kwato aban. Wo wie mo kasi de. Ghana fo se. Oman paina. Waginu tum a orhwe oman do. Mfia nan o wo hanyim. Na watoto. Oman na brabo nyina sikasam ka ho. Yana adudankwa ekufuado na bazechi Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia aya amamfese oye eji bu gutia bana
Kwegu is in the house.
Body ma aya Bombay yeah man that's right Alhaji Baumia odechi
yeah
so Ghanaians were clear in their mind. Na yatu oman paina benwia yasaso yatu mreshe begum moko wi yin de mreshe begwan akapai o head the senson eyinfa o head the senson benkum na chi kwanten kwan ono so okan eko moye o head be do so anum Kwame
Kwame
wo parliament ni hihye min na wo hihye o hihye chere kwa bia do the majority bam na minority bam wo business ndam na wa partner ndam na wo ye nzi mpa okwa ka ye kwantin kwan ehefa na de wa hum boko mokwekowie de onye MPP oha the senson be yedwuma toke oha edwasa awotwe for businesses in parliament or for parliamentary business. Nti no chere akaka wu ma waye oha edwasa our trinity enwon wa akaye oye mreshe bagwan dom kase the majority. Now Americans doing that Kwame. The mandate has been given to a president. Oma paying on northern she share the baba. And in so saying men plenty there. So then she share ba. No chere 9 yan kan hwe ne ajatum. Nanso say ya ba kan bi there. ne hyehyɛ no ɔdze aba amanfo no wɔdze gyedi ato no mu ama woagyina do wɔato aba aman so ɔdze nhyehyɛ no baba no fi sɛ yɛbɛfa kwan bi do ne yɛabɔ ato akyena na aka bibi te dɛ ma amanfo no kyerɛ dɛ wɔpɛ ma ɔmampanyin no adi enyim ɔdze no hyehyɛ aban yɛafa kwan bi do sɛ bɛgye ama na ɔkyerɛ yɛde coup d'etat na yɛdze reba na onyi dɛ ɔbandam onyi dɛ owie dam because he has the mandate na ma yɛ operate so yɛ democratic dispensation ma yɛ operate no yɛ executive presidency Kwame so koyi a ɔno ne yɛde soɛn sɛ wankɔ yie so a ɔno ne yɛde soɛn all ministers are purported to be acting for and on behalf of the president and all such officials are when now we are under executive branch when now and mobiala wotun mbekuyi ne chede wotu da man amon wo omanpanyin ni dinim nti Kwame onye dawo de oman ye di dagoro de ya to aba mobi ne ya ba fa kwan bi do na adwuma odo ye sentira wonye gedi wonu moto aba man ya ba fa kwan bi do ne ya twetwene na ma ontumi ye adwuma today we would have shot ourselves in the foot no na Kwame Dani ma embrani chen or there for to samfo or the enhyehyɛ oman na akoma boss akoma boss kasam ne hyehyɛ ni na odo to call ma mbrɛhyɛ bagua otokoto hanyim na wodi hu bobo na yɛhwɛ ma ode be me yɛdo to na dam akoma sike oyo man pay ne hyehyɛ it is the policy and the pay na yikotwel kasa the policy statement of the president Kwame akwaka ye no kama oya awie damadana that very day the position the minority took was that as far as they were concerned they were not going to lend their support to the approval of the budget of the policy statement. What did that mean? Na Kwame sir if you minority in a whole party wa position wa fa and I don't know maybe say who there where do they belong to? Let me take you back.
Mean, where do they belong?
Where do they belong? Okay.
Not belong to.
Okay.
I will you only if you.
Kwame no cool dark. Kwame the way to so.
Kwame, mama no question. Kwame mama no question. Abraka no forata o man payin bonizin. Obonizin there. Sikasam ne swafo ono o man payin we yina parliament one hwe na wongbogbo na won tete na no na se wode won seba sha sa won fan sha. Hear what the NDC, hear them what they said. The opposition National Democratic Congress NDC says it deliberately agreed to have its members of parliament approve Ken Ofori-Atta as finance minister despite what they say is his abysmal handling of the Ghanaian economy. General Secretary of the party Johnson said Nkatia believes the decision was because Mr. Ofori-Atta is a lame duck whose second term in office could be capitalized on. These are very critical, very important words. Kwame, lend all your ears here.
I'm listening.
General Secretary of the party Johnson said Nkatia believes the decision was because Mr. Ofori-Atta is a lame duck whose second term in office could be capitalized on for electoral fortunes in 2024. Speaking to Umaru Sanda Amadou on the face-to-face program, the NDC chief scribe revealed that the party's rank and file reached the consensus as part of plans to strategically return to power in 2024. Amazing. Mama kinkan tintintini NDC aman yakun abro man payin yi owura Ken Ofori-Atta desika samne hihye soafo Uncle Kajina more to Nanon. And this cooling now, one members of parliament, also consensus, when now, one pen for Nazi. What power babem? What pedal babem? And see, your man, Niedi, no yaw, or man, the canco, no yaw. No mum, I did that or yen baba or say baba, more man, no boko, or man boko, and which you mean. So a man saw a good father, Nabdo, so Quandama, on no today, or man, ye bedia. Then they won't papa be, yet the way you make money yet. No mum, a year evidently, ya done a self to a bar, ya trouble. In Tintin, what you know, there, or ya canoe for that time, one shadow approving. Pardon me if this is the case. Then you ask yourself today that this is your strategy. This is what your plan is. That look, this man is a lame duck. This man's performance is abysmal. He brings a budget because it's all part of your grand plan, grand strategy. He brings a budget to parliament. What then has changed? Eba didn't say I was a son. Onam duma, adore ya moon share, adore ya moon nanjinado, de Obama ya babem. What has changed to now make you quote unquote purport to disapprove or to reject his budget? Ina keside NDC when you plan NDC when you adwin papa biara all they seek to do in there ada o man pain ekufu ado na bedechi nhihye biara yabaye mo man ibokwa nyim osana Kwame, what they did last Friday, the result is this. Free senior school, Sika, Mana, a man paying an abbot that you buy ya or that bar, and then Mufamina will be a junior schooler. Moya and open water box. No walk schooling, and she say, Adam, a man paying an abbot that you that by ya. Yes, he come here to me, Yakoda, the other human. That we will be what you will Okwakasha Parliament. Ada Okwaka in the yeah, Mamma Damisha on Kodubio. So they went there, and in their wildest dream, that they had rejected the budget. Yeah, don't know 20 years. Our friend, Agenda 111. O man paying she show that by there. O yindo obiara, no putem biara obiara. There, Yerba ban or pay your share. No, your baby call. No, don't for car quantintin. Answer nobody, I am Shabian, Nebim Pa, Washanunqua. And to the minute, or then she shall bar. Oh, yeah, men sinibiara, Minatemon, and she shall by him, men sinibiara by hospital. And see, or for quiet, not the hospital and Kokra or Ha, Nedubiacum, or the Babacum or mine, men sinibiara or my mania. And to one she shall in there, ain't the young pedagan of Ubay home for so. And the Aquacoto, need it here. Now, Kwame. Se bukwato kwasia Nyankopon ohwutu oyado man kra kwa mesro
oya
fancy be
man ka so outchel
se eyada awu refa kwa bi na da say obi a na wala wo tam na orepa enti Kwame Friday na wo kro oya parliament the decision was to go and approve the budget. Number 1 year obo is saying there. Kwame, what come I can't war when they went to war, they reiterated it. And everywhere they had held a press conference, they had not shied away from it today. A kwabiado or man paying Nishan about watching. And see, oh yeah, put to some for Manatem, put to some for down for the Aqua Parliament. Now some more catch speaker in there. Oh, I tell them budget here, your man paying budget. I'm about 2 way. Match there. It don't come out from Workasa. Watch a child will be. Now, what the room? Mete na supum, minimum paying for a casa. Into my membrana vinta muntu man kama. Once a day, Mawakani ayate. A man pay to one more. Import Goma. Oh, yeah, and this mapa. Oh, Rabbi. I see your mother Mukwana, but me every your mother Mukwana on here.
I am my comment from Waste you.
No, but I am educating and engaging my old lady out there listening to me. Into Kwame Mr. Poto. I'm engaging them. Kwame T. Okada Daman on Makwama Sika Futusamfo on Fana Summon to God. Osana, no, I can't be saying why I'm a part of that. When you know what I some of the people there. Well, but to Aban or your voice vote. And this morning, Kodo upon Kuma reiterated this point. Abana what told was the one day, no what today. Aye, and then they. It is a photo sound for it to me there. Or the Nanze Bakang into the Minty. Or Mamma, I point for another bamboo for our parliament in Wignefio. Kwame, the Massa Suzuzi, Ojano, Oyin. Sadaman Otida, and on General Secretary of the NDC. No so, or one Mreshabagum Hawk. So what then, no whether Bakada, no, so the Nancy Bottom. Sir, I am qua, no, Kusanko, no so, also. Motia Gomesano on Yada, what's it, more by your Hojuma. On the Sasso, no Kwame. Oh, yeah, the Kua Waya Casson were free, Mreshabagum. And Kwame, we thought that they were going to indeed be candid with the issues which pertain to taking a decision in the chamber. Moko we in the Kwame. We gina 137 no do. 137 no so and she share there. Sarabafa adwin kaso otedam na fi say inyi parliamentary na at least na fa if adam and she share na onyeye. But they got exposed. Kwame rounding up.
Listening to you.
Yes. My work is in there. What they did last Friday was a nullity. Was a complete illegality. Osande, Safa, Oya, Oman, number Queen, 1992 Constitution. Na seshe, them no kudo catch on. Eshe, Mbubumin, or Hayi Ana, Numpmanko, Oya plus 1. Kwame what they did buffet. That's a bottom wire the Medjumana. China do our Oya Parliament ho. Why 138, which is half of Parliament at least. We near them do into Moya on Yada Odimu. And one Casatu Moshes here, would you know our friend? Standing orders. Oya at a standing order 109. Kwame 109 is also clear. It only reinforces the position of Article 104 of the Constitution.
The ebullient.
Well, maybe I hope I'm fancy back in your time. Mama, I sack myself. I said, Mama, it's a strong what did I do? What did the movement? Not a boy na. Men say it's a more Kotokwaba. At Mansa, woman gets my little. Man, I come up from where Nina. Nina, no, Chada Wobum, Lado. Unknown and the Brade. And the Brade. Qualis FM. Mawaya, no, the Parliament, what from the Quado. No, we, what a tonche. Peace FM. Recession. I tell them, Mayan, Yano Quadra. And see, ye, so I yet I want to be there for. Intended that. Don't look at Parliament. Now, one over town, why in Bassi. In fact, the reason for their working out of Parliament is simple. That Kwame will not sit to be humiliated. In fact, most of them, after they had done what they called purported rejection on Friday, most of them, if you heard them on radio, they were saying that even Tuesday will go and give them more humiliation. Most of them. Oh, yeah, NDC minority. Most of them. They say, Yako Tuesday, Yako can humiliate tomorrow. So you go to Parliament with the intent to go and humiliate. This is what was driving their motive, to go and humiliate. Now, Kwame, when Trawama majority working to 138, one woman will go in. So yesterday they decided that they will not go to Parliament in the first place. And they don't act now. Kwame, why is she share? And my way now on from the Kremlin, where you are to change. And my speaker, I'll tell you, or your member of Parliament, Kwame, let's get, because the Constitution is clear. In 95, if you go to Article 95 and down to 97, election of speakers, or speaker and deputy speakers, or you're clear or your deputy speakers, they are to be elected from among the members of parliament. Or you clear?
So at every point in time,
why did Ose Owusu get the opportunity to be in Ose Owusu get the opportunity? Because he was elected by his people to be there. So
That's
first and foremost, that is what has sent him there. The fact that he has become a speaker because the speaker is not present does not take his power or his authority or his membership or right as
representing the people of
Bakwai. It's quite okay government so and I applaud him. Fantastic. That look.
Kwame na yewe.
What you going to Kwame? Now small kind there. There is a prerequisite. Ada ode yenya ansa na you take a decision. Enti edodo a wa bani an won kan ho mam. Kwame won kan ho na we 137. And me, Ose Owusu, I'm a member of parliament. Added to 137, 138. We have the prerequisite, which is required by both the constitution and the standing orders. And Sana Oputi question. Question in Kwame, anybody who watched the video, anybody who listened to the audio,
live proceedings,
never heard Ose Owusu either say, yes,
I.
Or Angadam. Or Angabi.
Yes. It's Abba Wofan Abba. 1-2B. I'm we prepare premises here. Or your consul, you find a budget now, yes, the Bayadman. In another room, and the da. What the one sa on the Sesara, yes, the Babajman, Mamma from Anderson.
The Abulia, the irrepressible. On a light note, here's a response to Professor Ransford Jampo. Professor Jineyi na baby.
I'm also shadow boxing here.
Obi are responding.
I had it 2018, 2019 you didn't even come out. 2020 you didn't come out. 2021. Obi ma kwa, I said that bobo about it. Say university one area shadow boxing. I'm brother.
It's all shadow boxing. Now I will baby is Yusufie bomb. One mato bomb CC. I will tell you. Prempeh College was not there for a fashion show.
Thank you.
So no need to talk about our uniform.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
We are the future mathematicians and scientists.
Thank you.
And we are proven to the whole world by not only winning NSMQ, but being the champions of the world in robotics.
Thank you.
By the way, we did all of that wearing our unique uniform. Signed. If you bomb Nerba, signed. Major General Thomas Opompepra, Chief of Army Staff. Hey, what to bomb? That was actually Chief of the Army Staff.
Commander in Chief.
80, what to bomb?
80. They have produced a president.
Oh, yes. Yes. And there are many more to come.
But Ajimota,
including Kabila.
Ajimota leads.
Ransoja Pusu on your phone. Please tell the Major General he cannot intimidate us. About intimidation, why can't I not respond? Anyway, we're all being of good cheer. Thank you guys, making it all lighthearted and good. And I send you a hammer. I'm also answering my call. My panelist to Subium. Here's a quick one from TDC. It says TDC Development Company Limited is offering genuine and affordable flats for sale to the general public. So TDC say Mimama Sunte that the affordable housing project Community 26 Bone Tema, TDC Site 3 Modern Apartments Community 1 Tema, Discovery Homes Community 24 Tema Townhouses. It says, own an affordable apartment and house today. These flats are located 10 minutes drive from the Tema Motorway interchange and ranges from a studio apartment, 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom flats. Price from as low as 51,000 cedis with favorable payment terms. Spacious parking areas, commercial and recreational centers. TDC also has ultra modern 3 bedroom apartments at Site 3, Community 1 of the Stadium Road, opposite the TDC head office. Gated and comes with finest finishing with shops, and it goes on and on and on and on. So please get in touch with TDC and ask them about their buildings. Call TDC on 059 69144432. I'll take it again. 059 69144432. TDC, leader in the real estate development business. Kwame Abraham.
Chairman General, me da say. Me fa no mako na abako semu kakra.
Say Kwame na mama the most time into the end me twa so.
Wa genzu.
Ai da ba yam.
Wa genzu obeyo.
Ai da ba yam da.
Azam du so
Kwame and the Kwame na mama time.
Me born it tough.
It's from them I then.
Kabila Obiama message Eric Abonsamboatin tax expert also Chiopa
Mejeno pa anon kwaji Kabila 1 minute
ya no de be me anyare Chairman General.
Yes Kwabra
ani ekoso no ha adwen kakra fi say ye ya kamya kwesi yensu ade mfiri yabakosemu na wasembusa say budget rejected, a rejected budget now approved, a clear case of flexing numerical strength or an act of illegality. Hwehwemu kakra na hwehwemu kakra ye no me fa babia free the minister e kan ye no. In fact, standing order of parliament 109 a whole lift of article 86 of the 1979 constitution. Kasafa, the requirement to put a question to vote in parliament. Say, and now say members of parliament, Womujina Homa, Ghana phone in anti. Say, Womu be yen susuye bia, as a sense susuyano, a ye Ghana for do ye to abano, a bro, more than 50%. He said, ye be elected president, as so more than 50%. Sapepepe ye for free 1979 constitution mu. And the article 104 a kind say at least a half no. The standing order no emma nchemu no a bit more. And that must be understood. Now what is more important is certain way enya sem foforo about the numbers required to put a question in parliament. 2015 the Right Honorable Do Ajaho presiding, this matter came up on the 22nd of December 2015. Sata na parliament at number na it said at 275. Emma right a friend say Honorable Sumana Bagben, Albert Sumana Bagben.
Then majority leader.
Alban. Or your contribution, I know some mekan agreeing say you needed 138 members of parliament and Sana what put to a question to vote. And I said what put to question? Yes, what put to question to vote. To put the question because quorum there a 1/3. And 1/3 of 275, omunya 92 cry and come qualify. But unya threshold no of quorum no we are. And Sana obema ya yen susuye bi at 200 mono and no here. At least half. Now half of 275 137 and a half. By any half human being. And 138 and yedebe side jumano. Anna Honorable Bagbe one kasa during the debate in 2015 Kwame Tido Okaye in the Hansard. Also Mr. Speaker, we are 275 members. Half of that is 138. Mr. Speaker, I believe that we are more than 138. So we satisfy the constitutional provision. Therefore, it is incumbent on you, Mr. Speaker, to announce the results. No free on mono. And nay, a dear assembly. Moody and Como, Speaker, who suspended sitting. Who suspended sitting, no answer, no best resume, na Parliament, or more, sorry, a PA. Now, the practice of Parliament, Kwane say, so be the parliament or register or show ni di na so osori na konwam na bra speaker or ba put to question no nipa na ma fi ho no na say number no enso more than half na say at least half na who put to question na who problem. In fact eno na man 1981 Sir claim say the PNP administration budget was rejected, which is a distortion. Liman's budget was never rejected. Yeah. The budget was not even put to question. A question was not put on that budget. And I have the answer here.
Are you sure of your?
Yes, I have the answer here.
Budget, listen, what happened? I have.
Kokrokoo, you may have to speak up, please.
I also have that.
Yes. Yes.
We should keep things in context.
Yes, please.
The budget was read, presented to the House.
Alute, please lend your mic to Kokrokoo as well. No voice here.
CCT, the majority leader, moved a motion for the adoption of the budget.
That's right.
And then before, just around that time, Joseph Orata had indicated that he would be moving an amendment to the budget in the name of the minority. There were 4 persons who stood in their names.
That's right.
Jones, Agama, Afol of ACP, and Andani of SDF. These 4 people were, the motion stood in their name. Ne Kwaku Baah on his own also indicated that he has another motion. Amendment. That's the precise word to use. The debate went on from 16th July, 17th July, 22nd July, 23rd July
was the
end
of
the debate. So what the speaker did was, it says here, look, we have a motion for the adoption of the budget, and we have an amendment to the budget. So the speaker posed the first question. The speaker decided, and this is the interesting point, the speaker decided to ask for the vote on the amendment first.
Yeah.
And that was moved. And it ended up with a voice vote. The speaker said he wasn't sure. So they went for a head count, which was 51. So the speaker's point was that once the amendment had won, the substantive motion was dead. So that's what happened. So the motion, yes, was not dealt with because the speaker was dealing with twofold issue. The motion, the substantive motion, and the amendment. The speaker chose to pose the amendment question first. He put the question on the amendment first.
But that is the order.
Yes, and when that happened and the amendment won,
Then
the speaker, the decision, in fact, all sides was to the extent that, in fact, Fiti then asked for division. If you remember, Fiti protested and asked for division and all that. But the truth of the matter, take your time. The truth of the matter is that the amendment won. In fact, there were attempts by PNP members who were outside the chamber to enter,
and they were stopped.
They were stopped. 3 of them actually, they were stopped. But that, according to the speaker, was a rule that once they decide to go for the vote, now if you were outsider, you couldn't enter. And in fact, they gave precedence of what had happened in that parliament. The point really is that yes, the budget was rejected. That is a fact. That is why the administration brought a revised budget after the interventions of William Ofurata, President Liman, and the Speaker. A lot of things happened. Within 2 weeks, there were all sorts of interactions and meetings and things. And then they brought a revised budget, I think 6th August. And on that,
it was passed on 6th August.
Yes, they brought another 5th or 4th. I have it. Yeah, but the 6th was when they approved
of that budget.
Yes, so it means that the original budget was rejected. I mean, there's no need to debate this because a revised budget was brought by the administration. Church Mercy. In fact, the changes were very minimal. Even if a debate now, Jones and the rest still protested, but because of all sorts of meetings they had, it's similar to what happened yesterday and things before coming. They decided, okay, let it go. So if a revised budget was approved, you cannot say the original budget was not rejected. Maybe you don't like the word rejected. Look for something else.
The content of the motion and then the content of the amended motion, you have them.
Yes, I see.
Okay, so if
let Kabila go.
If I may advance, you see, Kwame, this is Parliamentary Hansard of 23rd July 1981, column 1468. Dr. Jones Oforiata speaking. Mr. Speaker, our amendment is not seeking the rejection of the financial policy. Our amendment is asking the House to take note of the financial policy and to regret the fact that the policy is not adequate in specific areas. We are not asking the House to reject the financial policy.
Find what Fiti said.
I'm coming. I will do all that.
Fiti said what Jones was saying was incorrect.
Yes.
And that if the budget, they decide to take the amendment the way they wanted, the budget stood rejected. The majority leader. You must read all these things.
Let me finish.
Together.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Kabila, I can't bear 2 minutes.
Oh, David, it's an important issue.
Because what we now
these
buy.
things are very important.
Kabila, I can't 25 minutes.
Let me summarize. Point at me, person. Point at me, person. Don't truncate. Don't worry. Point at me. I will summarize it. As someone person make a plan say, as a question properly so was not put on the 1981 budget.
Okay.
For it to be rejected. Similar to this 2022 budget, purported to have been rejected on Friday, no question was properly put.
What can you say?
Asembusa, asembusa mrashe badwafie. Ya de beka se budget no, ya jetum anasa ya to atwene no. 1981 ya anye. Sana enne na nu ya die 2022 de no. Asembusa emra kwan so ayese mrashe badwafo no. Wo mu enchemu ebro fa esese wo mu hono anse na ebusa sasem no ansi enti the minority for no se wo mu ye no se wo mu reject budget no emramu ani wo mu ankasa nhihye mu no enya de na edimu.
Yes, but you see that's correct. What you are saying, no, Kwame, let's be honest.
No, I'm just generating more discussion. That the speaker being an experienced person knows this.
Should have known, but that's why the National Forum said that his mate has been broken.
See. What you are saying is factual relative to today's events, but it's not factual relative to 1981, because as I've indicated to you, both the substantive motion and the amendment to the substantive motion were together the final day, and the speaker chose to say that I would ask the question on the amendment. I'll put the question on the amendment first.
And I'm going to. That's how it was.
Yes, once the amendment won,
then it means that the substantive.
Yes, that's all happened.
By the way, who was speaker?
Kabila is right to say that John
speaker
did not wind up on the motion in this one. Yes, that's a fact. Randolph, Griffiths, Randolph.
So is it incidentally the First Lady's father?
That was the First Lady's father.
Okay, just a matter of history.
Yeah.
For those who may not know, that in the 1981 Parliament, the current First Lady's father was Speaker.
Yes.
Interesting mix we have here. And that in the Second Republic, the then President's son is the President today. Monkeys play by sizes, don't they?
Chairman General.
President, the man of Speaker.
Chairman General.
Yes, Cobra.
Certain way, with them here. There was a huge debate even within a parliament. Ebinum say it meant rejection. Ebinum say dabi. Ama there were suggestions say and common Supreme Court craft for interpretation. Professor Ivan Adamensa, emeritus professor Ivan Adamensa, deals with this subject in his book on Liman from pages 343 to 358. Kwame, asoma me kan kosi so ne say the 1981 budget properly so was not rejected. And to Omo say this was a second history made. No, I disagree with them. We may disagree.
Why did they bring a revised budget?
Because President Liman in the hula balloon.
So the original budget did not stand. Yeah. I mean, you see, we can do all this technical analysis.
Yes, okay.
But in substance, the original budget
was withdrawn and relayed.
No, a revised budget was relayed.
Yes.
And it's the revised, and even though really, in substance, even though minority side, they still complain, I didn't know that about cosmetic changes, but there were changes, and the changes reflect
let's not dwell on the history. Because
you brought it.
I brought it to,
and it's not bad. I'm telling you, it isn't as if say, what conclusion should be. your interpretation being a challenge, but otherwise it's a relevant record.
Yeah, and I still stand by that. Kwame, but what is interesting about this?
Okay, now listen.
Perhaps.
Listen, one of my listeners, who I don't know very well, he says his name is Chairman KK Asibu. He says, Kwame, your over magnanimity of 25 minutes to Kabila is rejected by 137-0.
Ghanaian sense of humor, perfect, almost perfect.
Kwame, that's an interesting mix in that. Once 1981, Nipa no odie ni mu.
Unti obiso. 1981, hold your thoughts.
Okay.
Bring your baby so about to say, don't worry. Your child will marry Wuntumi's child. After all, you're all chairman.
On man say,
Malto, as for this chairman, no, I don't like this one. I want a higher vote. Oh my God! Yes, 1981, you know.
1981, no, Nipa no odie ni mu. What appeared to be a torpedo of the 1981 budget was Dr. Jose Oforiatta.
Yeah.
And then Nipa odi animu on the budget and a year per se amount binum per se omu torpedo Ken Oforiatta, the son of that gentleman. Maybe.
And what does it mean?
Well, I'm just floating it.
No. So therefore,
it's an interesting history.
History has to repeat itself. And then linkages.
I'm just throwing it out there as a fact. Let people do their own interpretation.
So the same fact that a president's son married the speaker's daughter, and that monkeys play by size.
And the president, and that president was a UP. And then the speaker was a socialist.
Now the course and run. Idea and also a wabakosem. Also, a parliament subject to your constitution. Now bakosema ye nimne say MP say parliament watching ye because Supreme Court wa. They said ye see ye MC 96 JH Mensa case now. Supreme Court referma parliament say as a master of his own rules no onko yen hyehyeye na onfa ni djuma. Even if this matter travels or had traveled to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court will refer it most likely back to I'm expressing my view.
They are not the same.
They're not the same. I'm talking about the matter of
I'm saying the GH
member
matter was about prior approval.
Yes.
Prior approval, what goes into what Parliament does to secure prior approval, that's where Parliament is a master.
Yes.
Yes. But this is a substantive constitutional matter. The Supreme Court will not remit it.
Say, what time now, so no?
The Supreme Court will not remit it.
And you want to
The Supreme Court will not remit this.
my friend, I won't come home.
Granted. Mami, hold on.
You pack up bantam, you're coming now. But I got here before 6 a.m. And then we do about 10 to 6. We do about 10 to 6. We do about Kwame now. Mitro Bibi, but Sena Obiswehu. Also, Professor Adai Mensah.
Ivan Adai Mensah.
Prof what?
Emeritus Professor.
Emeritus.
Emeritus.
Emeritus Professor.
I have more compliments. Very big compliment.
Wrap it up, Bianco.
Yeah. Well, before say the president of parliament ankasa ewo no ene say enra de course no eye kwan a wo mo approve budget eno ye budget policy statement. In fact dede bebrebe no Kwame afa no mo be ko mu pa accord discuss a debate am I appropriation bill ye no eye dede hunu sabi eye dede hunu to the extent say adin adwuma na kasa sese wo mo ye no eno na ekaka sese wo mo ye no na me pese me di masem no ko wie na me srem na hye bebiafo ekai wo mo bibi chama general wo mo esi omanfo anamu matise bi no mo kase if edonkuma no mu they will show government power ye de kire ne say ono nkwa ntumi nye ye na represent the people of Ghana. Please no one side alone can represent the people of Ghana. 2, baby, you dream no kwame. No one is going to win anything by being belligerent. And I say, why no tintin say, baby, mijina no wana mijina. Mesre say, yemfa kasa jo, kasa ejo, ene kasa boko. Enka unu say, baby, free bano. Sabi, baby, ejina nei. Ene no susre kakra wom. Na your man for the nyame bia da Roma. Ena ne wo ye mrahye badwani. Enti ye fra honorable and as an honorable member of parliament. Memma no nko utrim too much. Anka se wo de ba be church ayi wo ho ade a kire o man for. Na kai so hunu say dakro onipa da sani so tiasi nkwan de unkwa betima free unsa. What legacy are you leaving behind? Na no na mesre dom kuma adom kese ne kese pa. Power is exercised with magnanimity. Chairman General, majority da mesre no. Omo hye wabufuo kra o de power to midie ye de ahobrase na de adwuma. Dida fam na nya de wo pe. Mate. Na dom kuma no so mamonya se the parliament ayenti tinchina mo betwe bibia mu. Na speaker of parliament o shebo e madano me ka wa mo se ne kasa no a o ka ya ansa na wo shebo no. Na party sem kakra wom. Na se opese oye atentrene eye mrahye bodwafie chia media onfa ose enye oyo na de midimi wie eye kwame Deuteronomy 8 verse 7 to 8
ose den
Nyankopon efra Moses so ka che Israel for no
se den
babia maduri mon kai se mi yimu firi nkwaso mu o midimu firi ahuhiahia mu me de abasa mu aduro na me de gye mo na me ye se memma mo di aduane a obi eni bi da wonim se mana e ya bofo aduane if you read Psalm 78
what kind Bible then ye wie
enti mesra wo mo se mesra wo mo ye nyankaye se nyame adum bi keke
anya ndem we
ena ye wodi ewe
oh there okamo ye
so a deal with see some say these are 4 different countries.
You are afraid of the great controversy.
I'm running 4 different countries.
He is afraid of the great controversy.
Every country
so you don't want your platform to be controversial.
No. So that is Emeritus panelist Kabila. Main kind messages kakra. Kwame, good morning. What happened in Parliament